40,
Dude,
50,
I just
100,
killed 40 people.
Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my god's men in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
A vampire! God, have you not been
Creatures
listening?
like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead
Not
wrong.
really.
Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
Need a fireplace, comfy chair, and pipe emotes for this channel? Smoking jacks at all? Absolutely jaxes. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Fireplace, comfy chair, and pipe emotes. That'd be awesome. If only you could put it like in a tiny little emote. Or I need like a good background of a, fireplace and just one of those chairs and do one of those starts of, oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Byronic Gamer. You may know me from such channels as twitch.tv. You know what I mean.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
They're not all as
Don't
dumb as
usually
you are.
meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
It would be a nice intro. Sort of great in the beginning, fubbed it at the end. Hey Jax, still let Fub know you're using his name that way. It would be an amazing intro, really. Just a little video, just doing the whole, oh, hello there. Just, having that whole book thing of, oh.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
Nice.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich. Capable of feeling many things, even love.
Unlike
This
your
one
guard
fell
here.
in love with a woman, a human. And he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
An innocent woman's been abducted, lady.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Obviously.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for
The
the Duke of
sommelier!
Sommelier. Hop, hop!
The sommelier. Beautiful.
In Tucson,
Oh.
wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Sommelier, at once.
Witcher, Show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
This is beautiful.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Tour. That's rather obvious.
Saga-tour, no
Aged
return.
in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple.
Beautiful.
Saint Real, the 1269.
Sarial, the royal blood.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Yeah, I want to know more about this. You know, I'm gonna think about that opening. That's an interesting idea, actually, to do the whole, oh no, I didn't see you there. I have no idea how to get it done, though. I mean, I guess I have a green screen. I guess I could project something. You know. So we've seen very little of this expansion. How much something has Geralt already had? He's fine, he's fine. But I like how he's being portrayed in this expansion as somebody who's really... He's tired. You know, he's had a lot of stuff. He's done a lot of stuff. He's sort of close to retirement. Finally used for a sommelier, absolutely.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance
The
to partake
syntax,
of it.
nice.
As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Yeah, what do you mean, we, lady?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
Oh, classy, Jaxus. Very
I hope
classy.
you do not suppose
None.
we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Ducal Heine.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip.
To gossip, eh?
For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yeah, because
Yes, Your
nobody's
Grace.
going to recognize you as that.
Witcher, are you ready?
I guess we can go. You have a camera? Ah, a 10 megapixel 1080p video camera. Jaxus, that's pretty cool. I have no idea how to shoot something like that, though. Classy is sexual when he meets in the base game. Yeah, but that's because the base game isn't that close to the Witcher stories. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Wine specialist is a
Excellent.
blackmailer.
Give me a moment. I must don something more
Oh.
appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
You must slip into something more comfortable. Lady, still high heels? That is not practical in this world. Anna Henrietta, Vampire Slayer. Down, 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 down. Such good tea.
This vampire.
Oh.
Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure. But he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Yes, I did up the game audio. How is that, by the way? Is it better now?
Others have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back,
what?
Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Who has attacked what?
Back, you beast! Begone!
Hunters, they say, and it's... Oh, God.
Help! Save us!
I am not sure that I have beast oil on my steel weapon here. I do. Perfect. In that case, what are we gonna do? I think just give it a try.
Back, you beast! Begone!
Oh yeah, fella, get back here.
Help! Save us!
Not good.
Eat a bit of onion. There we go. Wait. I'm so happy that there is no friendly fire. Thank you for helping out, guard.
Done. Time to move on.
Damien.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened
You
by.
saved our lives.
Level 47. Oh yeah.
You saved our lives. You've our thanks.
You are welcome, fellas.
And then slash! Ha!
Come on, Roach.
Oh, that reminds me, we just leveled up.
Tell me more about...
Sorry. I have 2 points available. I thought I had more points available, but okay. But as you can see, since we now bought this one, crossbow damage increase, not that interesting. I'm gonna need 5 more levels before we finally get our awesome one. Every time we get a random effect, we get a freaking decoction. Which is amazingly strong.
Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
Fabrizio.
He's
Wow.
held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Oh god, Gal. Ah, that's the place
Take
we
it
found
easy.
earlier.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
We're here for general inspection.
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Yeah, who's got access to that
The
wine?
Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is
So
complete,
you-
it becomes Sonreal.
Got the wine from
And
somewhere.
as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
That green screen is causing me so many issues. Give me 1 second. Is this better? It's a little bit better.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison, guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show
I
you.
would not
I
want to
shall
be that
find
guy
it.
right now.
Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come.
No
Witcher.
kidding, the subjects, no kidding. Can't even knows the green screen. Oh, thank you for
We
saying
shall
so.
wait here, Master Fabricio.
I think I have it fairly well sorted right
What if
now, but
Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire.
so many issues.
Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
sorry, just eating some cheese, lady. Thank you, baby. I mean, it's okay now, except there it is again. I seriously need to fix that entire setup.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Here's the inventory ledger. Go check.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269 vintage. Okay, this is the most unlikely quest I have had to date. Go ahead and examine wine vintages. 1273. Oh,
Got Pomino over here.
ooh. Wooden hammer. Nice. We need that. Short history of Pomino. No, thank you.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
1269, but that's an est.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Let's move your cam bit to the right or left. Yeah, that could sort of fix things, but I'd also have to zoom in more. That's sort of an issue. I'd have to zoom in order to shift it a little bit. And that causes other issues. Basically, as I said, I just need proper lights. And
Loose.
that's...
I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
The reason why it's so tricky is to get a proper setup. I need to be above. Okay. To get a proper setup, I would first need to buy a proper frame for the green screen so I can stretch it somewhere taut. And then secondly, I need to get 2 box lights to diffuse some light from different angles so you don't leave any shadows. And...
Sonreal.
Oh god!
1270 vintage.
And,
That's
you know,
the wrong
the entire
deal.
frame for the green
Keep looking.
screen, the mounting for the box wines, all of that, that's just a little bit too investment for, you know, I don't have that kind of money lying around. And that's why I keep having these sort of, you know, fix. Getting close.
Sonreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Okay, so do we have any things here? There we go. See, 1269 was in this corner, and we just found the Sonreal, so we're fine. Now time to drink, search for some wine. Yeah, exactly. We need to test whether it's a real Sonreal. Damn, set it up, Patreon. Exactly, Jexus. Part of it's already set up. I've made it. I need to fill in some more stuff. Actually, now that we're on the topic, what do you think would be a good reward? What is the type of reward that you would like to see at, you know, specific levels? Because I've been wondering, as in, what can I actually offer? What can I actually offer as a patron reward? What is it that I would have to give that would be
Right
interesting
here.
to you?
1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow
One
thud,
thing I was
we will
thinking
find
of,
what we seek.
and this would be for like a high tier. One thing I was thinking of is if you have a high tier, I will read you a chapter of a book, or, you know, whatever amount would be good, every month, to just sort of, you get your own free audiobook of any obviously public domain work. I can't go breaking any copyright.
Full. This one's full too.
It's always going to be the last one, isn't it?
Full.
This little piggy went to the market.
This one's full too.
But this little piggy... Da 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 da. Oh, wait, what?
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonreal?
Oh, you
Grab
devilish
a cup
woman.
and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Deceptix, you were right on it, weren't you? Weren't you? We shall have a taste. Okay, calling it now. They're gonna have a taste, a little bit of a taste, and then we're gonna have a chance, maybe just do something with the Duchess. Calling it now. Witcher style. Okay, one at a time. Cool.
Ready.
Thanks,
Step
Jexus.
aside.
I was wondering though, what do you think would be like an adequate, would that be like a 15, 20 euro sort of thing? Because the problem is if too many people do that, I spend all my time making audiobooks.
So,
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Creating a suggested game to playlist for Patreon. A suggested game to playlist for Patreon, for patrons, as in for them to play or them for me to play? Suggested games to play. If they submit just a game for me to play, that should be a, you know, relatively low reward, I guess. Oh, inclusion but RPG one shot. That's cool. Conclusion RPG one-shot. That's a cool idea. I like that.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The
Well,
fact
now.
that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Mentioning on stream, that's a good one. I was thinking of maybe making like a title sequence to use for that.
Master Fabricio, I am very
But of course, calling out,
disappointed.
you know, certain
What's
levels
your
verbally.
praise?
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
She's not getting around, buddy.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Hey, Jex's that is perfectly fine. I really appreciate the suggestions, because I'm trying to figure out what would be reasonable as well. Just, you know, the kind of thing that people want to see, because I wouldn't really know. So yeah. Oh, God. Dropped a pencil. So yeah, absolutely. Like, sign postcards, thank you cards. I could do that. You know, do calligraphy, make my own stuff, you know. Sign postcard in a 1,000-year-old handwriting. Okay. This is just petty, you know. You really think nobody would find out, huh? No, I want to know who'd you sold the wine to.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
Who'd you sold?
A few
That's
weeks
not English.
past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
Nilfgaardian?
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. That's just petty. How did you deliver the wine?
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well,
Sting
I've
up.
prepared it.
Yes.
Have it ready to deliver.
De Profundus game for a high tier? Oh my god, De Profundus would be so cool. Seriously, I have De Profundus, and it is amazing. That would have to be a really high tier. Game suggest might be a good thing for specific streams, like Patreon monthly stream for multiplayer games. That might, you know, that might be interesting. Like monthly suggested game. That's an interesting idea. Because that'll help. I mean, just a general list of what should I play anyway is good. That's fine. But like, you know, once every month to have like a special sort of, you know, sub stream,
That's
sub control
enough.
stream.
Know
This
all we
is
need
good.
to know.
10-minute lectures on the sorted
I beg
subjects.
your